Now on CoastTV News.
Beating the heat, how locals across Sussex County are preparing to stay safe and cool this weekend.
Voting rights in Dewey Beach, the future of who can and can't vote.
From flooding to wildfires, millions of Americans are battling extreme weather during these summer months.
And we have our own version of that extreme heat that we're dealing with this weekend. A heat watch is in effect for us here in Sussex County and surrounding areas. I'll explain why this streak of sunshine could be a deadly one.
This is CoastTV News at 5.
A scorching start to the summer. Good evening. I'm Madeline Overturf.
And I'm Mallory Metzner. Welcome to our News at 5. We begin tonight with day one of the heat wave.
Just because it's hot, it doesn't stop people from heading to the beach or those who have to work outside. In Dewey, lifeguards are required to wear shoes when the sand gets hot and sit in the shade and also take frequent breaks. The captain of the beach patrol says this weekend, everyone needs to make sure you drink lots of water, even if you don't think you need to.
We make sure that everybody is loaded with water on their stands, and then that they have plenty of time throughout the day to go and water up, fill their basins up and have plenty of water. We do have water in our station available for staff and the public at any time if they need it for emergencies or for refills.
Richmond says jump in and out of the water as well. That's a good idea to stay cool.
And that brings us to our Coast TV poll. We want to know, how will you beat the heat?
Let's take a look at the results so far. Take a look at your screen and you can see 74% of people say they're going to stay indoors. 12% say beach trip. That's Mallory and I's answer.
Yes, definitely.
7% say pool day. 7% say cold treats. I say all of the above. Why not have a little bit of all of that?
Yes, you can do all of that in one day, I think.
Yeah, totally you can.
If you haven't voted yet, you still can. Just go to coasttv.com or our mobile app. And now let's take a live look outside into Cambridge so we can check in on this heat wave with First Alert Chief Meteorologist Paul Williams. It's just getting hotter, Paul.
And yes, and even more dangerous, because there's the subtlety between the temperatures that you might not catch on to if you're outside. Sort of that old adage where you can boil a frog slowly because you won't notice it. That's the kind of effect that we could have with this heat if you're not careful. So I wanted to take this opportunity to track the heat slowly for you. For example, feeling like 101 right around the mid-morning hours. Okay, then as we track it a little bit more so, as we go into the afternoon, it got up to 104 in Seaford, 90 in Cambridge, and then we were in the 70s along the coast. But the more inland you go, the more dangerous the heat becomes, because we are under a heat watch right now in all of Sussex. But then I want you to notice this. Did you see that 106 flash? I clocked it on 105, but I just saw the 106 that flashed right around the 3 to 4 o'clock hour, and now we're holding at about 103 right now as we speak. So this is just the beginning, and we're not nearly as warm now as we will be over the weekend, which is why we're going to focus on that, because we are part of a heat dome that's been ravaging and causing problems throughout the entire nation, Mallory.
Thank you, and we aren't the only ones dealing with a heat wave. Millions of people are dealing with extreme weather and extreme heat. NBC News correspondent Erin McLaughlin tells us more about these intense conditions.
It's the first full day of summer with extreme weather from coast to coast.
I don't even have words for it. It's that hot.
From tropical storm flooding in Texas to deadly and devastating wildfires out west and sweltering record-breaking heat in the Northeast. Just outside New York City, a double commuter headache on the roads and rails. On Thursday, the heat fueling a brush fire, triggering a massive traffic jam on I-95, and power outages forcing the suspension of Amtrak and local train service, causing a ripple effect of delays and cancellations on the busy Northeast corridor.
I am exhausted. It is hot. I can't do it anymore.
In the city's streets, doubling as splash parks with the help of fire hydrants turned sprinklers. Across the tri-state area, power grids being pushed to the brink by the increased demand for AC. Further north in states like Massachusetts, New Hampshire, and Vermont, where searing heat is unusual, many people don't have air conditioning at all.
Everybody asks if we have AC. We do not.
One Massachusetts district ended the school early so that kids and teachers could avoid sweltering classrooms.
Brutal. Very, very hot. I feel bad for the kids who have to walk in it too.
Heat alerts stretching coast to coast today, with millions under alert on the West Coast and more than 64 million Americans sizzling in the Ohio Valley and the Mid-Atlantic. Across the country in New Mexico, a major disaster has been declared after a deadly wildfire devastated communities, destroying hundreds of homes and forcing thousands to flee. Crews nowhere near containing that blaze. Meanwhile, parts of the Texas coast are still dealing with extreme flooding, even though Tropical Storm Alberto is long gone.
I didn't actually think it was going to happen 2 days back to back. It receded yesterday pretty good, and this morning we woke up, but we were completely covered again.
That was Erin McLaughlin reporting. And while some of you may be heading to the beach or the pool to stay cool, please be aware of mosquitoes, especially if you're out on our nature trails here. They're in full force, and they can actually spread all kinds of potentially dangerous diseases. That's led the CDC to deem them the world's deadliest animal. I did not know that. Emily Speranza with the Cleveland Clinic says certain demographics are more at risk than others.
There are certain groups, such as immunocompromised individuals, elderly and young individuals, that are at higher risk.
And you can protect yourself against mosquitoes by keeping your skin covered when you're outdoors. You can also wear very thin treated clothing and gear to help prevent bites. Use EPA-registered insect repellents. And if you can, get rid of standing water like puddles and drain water, because that's where those insects like to breed.
The town of Dewey Beach is exploring the possibility of expanding voting rights. Today, commissioners talked about allowing LLCs, LLPs, and corporations to have one vote. According to town charter, anyone over the age of 18 and is registered to vote and is a bona fide resident, property owner, or has a lease of 5 years or more can vote, but the town could change that. Dewey Beach Commissioner Paul Bauer says right now about 1,850 people and entities have the ability to vote, and if the charter changes, over 200 more will be able to. One homeowner told CoastTV she's against the change because she feels it's wrong.
You know, I'm interested in the local community, and some of the LLCs potentially aren't as invested in the local community, and so I want to make sure that as a homeowner my voice is heard and represented.
At this time, this change is just a conversation, and commissioners will discuss the implications of this proposal.
And it's not just Dewey Beach who's looked into this idea. In 2023, a proposed charter change in Seaford would have given businesses in the city a voice in local elections. Well, that didn't become law. The Delaware Senate did not bring the bill to the floor on the last day of the General Assembly. On a similar note, in Rehoboth, commissioners voted to remove out-of-towners from serving on advisory committees last October. However, non-locals are still able to be a part of city task forces, as well as voice concerns to town officials at meetings.
In a major ruling today, the Supreme Court upheld a federal law that bans domestic abusers from owning guns. They ruled in favor of a 1994 ban on firearms for people under restraining orders to stay away from their spouses or partners. The decision was 8-1, and Justice Clarence Thomas filed the only dissent.
Many other countries and islands have stricter gun laws, including Turks and Caicos. American tourist Ryan Watson just narrowly avoided prison time there. A judge ruled it today. Watson was arrested in April after 4 rounds of ammunition were found in his luggage. He says he mistakenly left it in the bag after a hunting trip. Watson faced the possibility of a 12-year prison sentence in the Caribbean country. He'll instead have to pay $500 for each round, totaling $2,000. Coming up, we're bringing you up to speed with the start of the Olympic track and field trials.
We have a weekend of 100-degree indices, which could have a sinister effect on your health.
Summer celebrations in full swing. Coming up, I'll show you the coolest things to do this weekend.
Introducing Signatures, the most unique restaurant and event venue at the beach, showcasing exceptional and stunning views of our golf course. Sit back with a local craft brew after your round at one of our indoor or outdoor bars. Meet up with your friends and enjoy a game of bocce by the fire pits, or play a game of golf, football, soccer, or any game of your choosing in our glass enclosed simulator. Open to the public in Bayside, Fenwick Island, Delaware.
Feeling the summer sizzle? Is it turning your home into a sauna? At FH Fur, we know you can't wait when your AC is down for the count. That's why we're offering same-day service, guaranteed. If we don't make it to you the very same day, you will pay a diagnostic or dispatch fee, plain and simple. So whether your AC is blowing hot air, your thermostat is on the fritz, or your entire system needs replacing, an FH Fur expert technician will bring your comfort back today.
877-CALL-FUR, FHFur.com.
Kickstart your summer with Gateway Subaru, where they have more in-stock Subaru inventory to choose from than other dealers have combined. Get ready for adventure with a 2024 Subaru Outback or Subaru Forester with financing as low as 0.9%. Need more space? Go big with the 2024 Subaru Ascent with financing as low as 2.9%. Electrify your journey in a new 2024 Subaru Solterra with financing as low as 0%. Gateway Subaru, just minutes from the beaches in the heart of Delmarva. Higher standards.
Dream big during Johnny Janosik's Independence Day mattress sale. Now's the perfect time to find your better night's sleep. Find huge savings on Beauty Rest Black, Stearns & Foster, Tempur-Pedic, Serta, and Purple. Plus, get 0% APR for 60 months with no money down. Then get a $300 gift card with any premium mattress purchase and free next day local delivery. Shop the Independence Day mattress sale going on now at Johnny Janosik's Mattress World.
This is Coast TV News at 5.
June is flying right by, and we've made it to the start of a brand new season here along the coast. And Friday has arrived, so let's check in with Coast TV News anchor Mallory Metzner for your cool things to do.
The summer solstice was on Thursday, and the first official weekend of summer has arrived. So here are the events you don't want to miss. Join me in Milton Memorial Park on Saturday, where Wings of Hope will flutter. The annual fundraiser supports programs of Cancer Support Community Delaware in Sussex County. Butterflies will be released to symbolize lives lost to cancer. I'm emceeing again this year. The 14th annual Celebration of Life takes place from 9 a.m. to noon. Speaking of pollinators, the Lewis Beekeeping Club will be at the historic Lewis Farmers Market. Learn about the life cycle of the bee, how beekeepers care for bees and their hives, and how honey is harvested. It's all part of a Pollinator Week celebration. If you're wondering just how healthy you are, there's an opportunity to find out in Salisbury. Tidal Health's Health Fest is coming to the Salisbury Fire Department. Join Coast TV's Petey the Peacock and meet healthcare providers. Take free health screenings. You can also learn to juggle and get fitted for a bicycle helmet. This is all happening Saturday, 9 a.m. to noon. The famous Idaho Potato Tour is stopping in Ocean City on Saturday. Jolly Roger Amusement Park says this 72-foot truck is parking at the pier by Thrashers. Grab your ticket to dance to kids' coastal beats on the Lewis Ferry grounds. Rock and Roll Playhouse plays music of Taylor Swift and more for kids on Sunday at 11:30 a.m. An African American festival will take place on the Legislative Mall Saturday. It's called Positively Dover. Organizers say there will be a variety of music, entertainment, vendors, food, and interactive fun. Lawn chairs are welcome to kick back and relax while enjoying the free festivities. A traditional carnival is back at the Hebron Volunteer Fire Department. From rides to food stands, this event runs Wednesday through Saturday nights until July 13th. Summer is officially here, and a celebration is planned through the weekend in the Delaware Seashore State Park. The Big Chill Beach Club has a watermelon eating contest at 5 p.m. Saturday and a luau-inspired menu. Tattoos for the Zoo, a fundraiser at Atlantis Tattoo and Art Gallery, goes back to the Salisbury Zoo Commission, and the Brandywine Valley SPCA's quest to find these furry friends forever homes continues through the weekend with $35 adoption fees for large adult dogs and cats. You can find links to buy tickets and full event lineups in the Cool Things to Do article on CoastTV.com.
Here at North Bay Marina, we know that boaters have the most fun.
Stanley Steamer is proud to be the leader in deep cleaning, cleaning over 1 million homes and businesses across America every year, using powerful equipment custom built by us. We'll remove the buildup of dirt, dust, allergens, grime, and contaminants seen and unseen from your home and business. America's professional deep cleaner for over 75 years. It's not clean until it's Stanley Steamer Clean.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
Life, constantly moving forward. But with Medicare approaching, take it from Highmark. Life's also about looking back, building on what's good and reliable from your past to create something for the future that's still familiar, true, and kind of effortless. That's how Highmark's always approached healthcare too, constantly innovating to bring you a Medicare experience that fits your life, now and moving forward. Because life. Highmark.
At Precision Exteriors, caring is our cause, and community is a big part of everything we do.
Habitat's partnership with Precision Exteriors has been incredible. They come out, they get everything done quickly, efficiently, and they leave no nail left behind when they're cleaning up and they're done.
Choose Precision Exteriors for your next home improvement project. Roofing, siding, gutters, and windows. We use quality materials with excellent craftsmanship, and we work with insurance companies advocating for you. Remember, measure twice, cut once, and always do it with precision. Precision Exteriors.
Oh, porches. Hello, aren't you the guy I see on TV, the porch protection guy?
Yeah, I would say.
So they're made of marine grade materials that last for years?
Yeah, I would.
And they say I could use my porch all year round?
I think so.
And they keep the dirt, pollen, and rain and wind out? And the custom made right here locally?
They are.
I got to run, but it was really nice talking to you.
Well, it was nice talking to you too.
Call or visit porchprotection.com for your free quote.
The big issues: abortion, civil rights, healthcare. When Trump policies were attacking our rights, County Executive Matt Meyer fought back. Now Trump is promising a national abortion ban and huge cuts to healthcare coverage. Matt's healthcare plan will reduce costs, not coverage, by increasing competition on the exchange. And Matt's plan will protect women's access to abortion, always. So call Matt Meyer. Tell him you support his plans to protect Delaware values.
I think the irony of this weekend is that this beautiful scene looks harmless, but it has a sinister undertone as it pertains to the heat and the humidity we will have to deal with going into this weekend. Our Gateway Subaru camera will see temperatures sinking into the mid-70s with clear skies, but look at where we ended up today. A high of 91 degrees in Georgetown and in Easton, 89 for the high in Salisbury. We are still, and right now, under an excessive heat watch. Now, officially it kicks in on Sunday, but to be honest and practically speaking, it's already kicked in. Well, all right, for us here on Delmarva, we have our own little personalized heat watch advisory streak of bad weather to be outside without the proper clothing and hydration. That's what we'll call it, okay? We have the trough that's actually gently pushing its way throughout a good portion of our area, but high pressure controlling our weather will keep the sunshine in its full glory. As that happens, our chances for radiational heating begin to escalate on a pretty steady basis. Now, because it's so hot and so humid, and we showed you a story relating to this earlier in the newscast, watch out for that mosquito activity because, listen, we're looking for it to stay very high for Saturday and Sunday, and then on Monday, it's just going to be at a high level. Regardless, these mosquitoes are going to be out because they thrive in hot, humid conditions. Temperatures right now, we're at 88 in Lewis, 94 Redden, 91 in Milton, Millsboro, and Georgetown. The dew point temperatures in the 60s and low 70s. That's a lot of moisture in the atmosphere, so it makes it feel like 97 right now in Milford and Redden. Just as an example of how quickly and how much of an influence that moisture content, that dew point temperature, or wet bulb effect can have on our feel or our comfort level. 95 for the high in Georgetown and Seaford for tomorrow. Will warm to 96 in Vienna, for example. Sweltering sunshine in all locations. 96 for the high in Salisbury, a little bit cooler, and Ocean City at 87. Upper atmosphere staying clear and beautiful. Still, you got to be mindful of the UV index being elevated. Temperatures in the 70s for Saturday morning. Saturday afternoon, we are in the mid to low 90s. Sunday is the day when the official, quote unquote, start of that heat watch. 77 in the morning time, so we start off near 80 in the morning and we escalate into the 90s with the winds coming primarily out of the southwest. Now, that muggy meter stays elevated till we get to, let's say, Monday, where it drops, but not past muggy. We're still going to have enough mugginess in place. Take a look at our future. Feels like it's going to feel like 100 for us on Saturday. It's going to feel like 102 or more on Sunday. And even on Monday, even with the rain, we're still going to be a bit on the hot side. So Monday's rain, starting off in the morning time, light, then moderate for us to a little bit heavy occasionally by the afternoon. Then it clears out quickly for Tuesday for another round of heat accumulating weather. For tonight, mainly clear in 71. Tomorrow, 96 with blazing sun and soaring temps. Then 96 again with the heat watch in full effect for Sunday. But you see, with 96 on both of those days, that's why even if it's not officially, we're letting you know. Act like we're under heat watch both days. And I'm actually calling for a yellow alert day on Sunday.
All in traffic news, an oversized house move will delay traffic in Wycomico and Somerset counties. The Maryland Department of Transportation will help move the house from Salisbury to Crisfield overnight on Monday, June 24th into the early morning of June 25th. The move will start at 10 p.m. and wrap up at 6 a.m. They'll start from Beagland Park Drive in Salisbury to Jacksonville Road in Crisfield. There will be temporary closures to accommodate the move.
Maryland's Motor Vehicle Administration is launching the Maryland Mobile ID in Samsung Wallet. That will allow users to verify their identity easily and securely at select airport screenings, making Maryland the second state to offer digital licenses and IDs in Samsung Wallet. Marylanders can now add their driver's license or ID card to Samsung Wallet and present it at TSA checkpoints as well.
We recently reported on fishing for striped bass during the hot summer months, and now Maryland's Department of Natural Resources says catch and release fishing can be harmful to trout too. They posted these guidelines for fishing in different water temperatures and how to best handle the fish to keep them alive.
Still ahead, we take a look at a WNBA rookie who is already breaking records. Stay tuned on Coast TV News at 5.
Is a kitchen remodel on your to-do list?
Paul Davis offers an easy 3-step kitchen refacing solution. Step 1, we bring the showroom to you. Step 2, we give you the exact price that day. Step 3, our certified installers complete it in days, not weeks.
A revitalized kitchen without the disruption.
At half the cost of a traditional kitchen remodel.
In the style and color you've always wanted. Last chance to get 20% off your new kitchen plus a free trash can pull-out or no payments until 2025.
Call Paul Davis today or visit our showroom.
Weather is sponsored by Paul Davis Restoration, your storm damage experts, here to help now.
Be Charmed by Lewis.
Visit our unique shops and restaurants.
R&L Liquors, your beach destination. Bourbon, spirits, fine wines, and expanded craft beer selection. Award-winning On the Rocks bottled, ready-to-drink cocktails are here.
Josephine Keir Rug & Home for over 36 years. Find unique carpets, fine art, home accessories, furniture, and a great source for design.
Sticky bun, 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 and sometimes a chicken salad sandwich. Lewis Bake Shop.
Come explore.
Historic Lewis. Summer means Beat the Peak season for Delaware Electric Cooperative members. Our co-op issues Beat the Peak alerts when the cost of energy is highest. During peak alerts, we ask members to voluntarily conserve energy, lowering our overall cost for power. Download our Beat the Peak app to receive alerts when it's time to save. If you own a programmable thermostat or electric vehicle, you could also receive billing credits when you conserve. DEC's rates are the lowest in the region. Beat the Peak and help us keep energy costs affordable.
When choosing windows and doors for your home, at Pella, it's your choice. We manufacture maintenance-free vinyl, fiberglass, and wood-clad windows and patio doors, all with lifetime warranties. High performance, energy efficient, and loaded with options to help make your house your home. Industry-first features and benefits make living easier and increase your home's value. Visit our Experience Center or call us today to schedule your free in-home consultation, where we bring the showroom to you.
Son, your house looks and smells great. I finally took your advice, Dad. Dry Zone was professional, fast, and reasonably priced. Just like I said. Yes, Dad. They fixed up our crawl space, so no more buckling, cracking, or musty odors. Like I said. Yes, Dad, like you said. Dry Zone. They're the oldest and the best. Just like you, Dad.
Protect your largest investment with Delmarva's local choice, Dry Zone, the oldest and the best.
Brought to you by Dry Zone, your local crawl space experts.
Starting today, the road to Paris for some of America's most talented athletes literally runs through the Pacific Northwest. The U.S. track and field trials are getting started in Oregon. 900 runners, jumpers, and throwers gathering today to solidify their spot on Team USA. With some familiar faces trying to win another medal, you can get exclusive coverage of the Olympic Games right here on CoastTV.
The WNBA's popularity has skyrocketed with this new rookie class, and we can see why. During Thursday's game against the Dallas Wings, the Chicago Sky rookie Angel Reese had 16 points and a career-high 18 rebounds. This is awesome. Listen to this. Her 7th straight double-double is the longest streak ever for a rookie in the league's history. Candace Parker holds the record for any WNBA player with 12 straight double-doubles. The Sky will next face off against the Indiana Fever. Big matchup as that has the other star rookie Caitlin Clark. That's happening Sunday.
Thursday's summer solstice brought us a full strawberry moon, and tonight it will appear low in the sky and stay close to the horizon. Despite its name, the strawberry moon looks like a pretty shade of gold, like you see in that picture. It's not red. It will be at its fullest just before dusk and will end Sunday morning. Coming up, tomorrow marks World Rainforest Day, the essential role they play in the world ecosystem. Stay tuned on Coast TV News at 5.
Hi, can I get an extra large quadruple shot, extra hot, semi-sweet caramel macchiato with almond milk, and a medium?
Whatever happened to coffee? Whack. When you need a minute, there's the Bally Casino app, featuring tons of exciting slots like Divine Fortune, Cash Machine, and 88 Fortunes. We bring the excitement to you. Throw in your favorite table games and...
Got one!
So who needs caffeine?
I'd still like some.
Yeah, me too. Bet boldly with the Bally Casino app, powered by Bet Rivers.
The beach, the yard work, road trips. You need a vacation from summer vacation. And all you really want is a good night's sleep in your own bed. But is it comfortable? Find your dream mattress at Out & Brothers Home Furnishings. Memory foam, inner spring, cool top, pillow top, adjustable base. The perfect mattress to fit every body and every budget. With payments as low as $19 a month. That's less than taking the family out for ice cream. And mama needs a new mattress. From Out & Brothers. Furnishing Delmarva for over 75 years.
Kickstart your summer with Gateway Subaru, where they have more in-stock Subaru inventory to choose from than other dealers have combined. Get ready for adventure with a 2024 Subaru Outback or Subaru Forester with financing as low as 0.9%. Need more space? Go big with the 2024 Subaru Ascent with financing as low as 2.9%. Electrify your journey in a new 2024 Subaru Solterra with financing as low as 0%. Gateway Subaru, just minutes from the beaches in the heart of Delmarva. Higher standards.
Charmed by Lewis.
Visit our unique shops and restaurants.
Lewis Gourmet and Puzzles, 30 years supporting the community. Eat extraordinary with local and global specialty foods and inspire your brain with jigsaws and more.
Breathe in the essence of spring at Floral Inspirations. Discover vibrant blooms and charming gifts for every occasion.
Or just come in for the smell of it.
Nectar Cafe. Breakfast and lunch, fresh squeezed juices, espresso, cocktails, amazing omelets, healthy salads, hearty sandwiches, Lewis and Millsboro.
Come explore.
Historic Lewis.
Have you been putting off correcting your smile?
Consider Smiles Correct Clear Aligners from Tillman Orthodontics.
We'll reach out to your insurance for you and provide interest-free in-house financing.
I got free financing and made easy monthly payments.
Smiles Correct aligners are made right here at Tillman Orthodontics.
Unlike other clear aligners, at Tillman Orthodontics, the materials, the contours, and the treatment plans are fully customizable.
A customized plan just for me.
Did the sun come out or is it my smile?
You can only get Smiles Correct at Tillman Orthodontics, so call today.
Saturday is a day devoted to a vital part of the environment. June 22nd is World Rainforest Day. You might not have been to one, but they are an essential part of the world ecosystem. After all, the Amazon rainforest produces 20% of the world's oxygen and fresh water.
In Dover, courtesy of our Bay Health camera, we're at 90 degrees right now. We'll drop down to 83. Clear skies for later on for tonight. We have the excessive heat watch in effect for Sussex that really kicks in Sunday morning to Sunday evening, but we're already in the midst of dangerous heat, generally speaking, in the first place, so let's be mindful of that. Keep up with your forecast on our wet line, sponsored by Baird Dallas, Bruxton, and Federico. And finally, here's a look at your exclusive 10-day forecast.
Paul, thank you, and thanks for joining us here for Coast TV News at 5.
For more news and local weather, download our Coast TV News app.
Inside Edition is up next.
And we'll see you in just a little bit for Coast TV News at 6. Have a great night.